the 20th century mindset versus the 21st century mindset. I think most people don't even realize that they're thinking in a 20th century mindset.
Well, thank you for reading that and for bringing it up. The 20th century mindset was different than the 19th, and the 21st century mindset was different than the 20th. So let's talk about what that was.
Yeah.
The basic mindset of the worldview of Western civilization in the 20th century was dominated by the Industrial Revolution and modern science, both of which obviously have brought great good to the human race. They have brought great good to the human race because they have had to do with the powers of the external material world. But they have also, as it turns out, led us into a place where there has been a deep imbalance. I mean, on one hand, they started the 20th century thinking with all this industrialization, with all this science, there's no problem we won't be able to solve. It turned out to be the bloodiest century in human history. Because this material empowerment was not balanced by equal spiritual, moral, and wisdom in terms of their power. Mm-hmm. And so we have expanded our material muscles as a civilization, but we have allowed to wither too many of our immaterial powers of love, of compassion, of wisdom. Our sense of connectedness, our honor for each other, our honor for life, our honor for the planet and for nature. And so as we enter the 21st century, there's a drive towards rebalance. There's a drive towards having both and. It's not like we don't want technology, we don't want science, we don't want industrialization. Of course we want all those things, but they must be balanced with the wisdom of the human heart. That's the 21st century.
That holistic model.
I believe that in most areas of our civilization, people get that. Look at medicine, integrative medicine. Your oncologist tells you to go to one of those spiritual support groups. You go to the most prestigious medical institutions and they have meditation groups. So we get that in every area. You have people in business who have these retreats and people do yoga together. I mean, American civilization has gone there. It's only in politics that we're stuck. Conventional politics is stuck in this old 20th century mindset where we're only talking about things changing on the outside. But for those of us, which is millions of us, who are aware that you can't just change things on the outside, you can't just address the symptom, you also have to address the cause, or the symptom will simply morph into another symptom.
Right.
It's time for a politics, and I'm not from that old mindset. I'm from a new mindset, so then they say I'm weird, but millions of us go, no, you're weird.
Right.
That's why so many millions of people don't even vote, because so much of politics doesn't align with where people live in their hearts. I want a politics that aligns with where people live in our hearts, so the more people will be involved so that we can get this country back on track.